NBA superstar Zion Williamson is currently battling or having a difficult moment right now. Well, that's because an adult film star named Moriah Mills is apparently, blackmailing the NBA star over an alleged sex tape. Well, finally, looks like there has been some kind of response by Twitter. Well, this is the Trends Up in Axe News. This is the hub for quality entertainment. This, of course, where we tell you the latest from the world of art and entertainment. Stay and stay for more because we've got great content for you. So yes, the NBA star is currently facing or having a difficult time right now. That's because an adult film star, her name is Maria Mills, has been ranting on Twitter. Now, before she alleged that the NBA star had an affair, a sexual affair with her, and of course they had it recorded. Now, she has been blackmailing the NBA star and has actually been asking for ransom. Whilst, the NBA star also took to social media debunking the alleged sex that they had. Now, Maria has actually been having a Twitter space on her Twitter account and has been seemingly exposing some bits and pieces of those particular visuals they have together. Now, that actually didn't sit well with so many fans on social media and also tagging the NBA star to do something about it. Well, before the NBA star denied having an affair with the sexual, explicit content that was shown on Twitter by Maria Mills. Now, she has indeed trending on Twitter. Now, before we actually go into so many of the particular sexual scenes, Twitter has apparently responded to this and, of course, has terminated the lady's account after, Williams actually reported this incident to Twitter Space. And, of course, that's the account you see over there. So, like you see over there, that's the lady's account, Maureen. So she actually is an X-rated adult movie star. So that's her Twitter Space or a Twitter account you see on your screens over there. And that's the lady you see on your screens over there. Now, she has actually been ranting about this particular sexual escapade she had with the NBA star, that's Zion Williamson. Now, it turns out that this is not the first time this lady has had a sexual affair with an NBA star. So, majority of the NBA stars, well, names I actually cannot mention now because, of course, these are mere allegations and speculations until I get the authentic clarification. So it turns out that Maria is kind of alleged to have been doing this. She actually has sex with you, and she films it, and it turns out that she actually comes back to blackmail you for money. And so this is what the situation is currently with Zion Williamson, who unfortunately we are hearing that he has announced a relationship out with his latest girlfriend, and Maria is not having it likely because she feels that Zion has actually used and dumped her. Well, that's quite a rubbish, allegations over there because I really do not understand how is an X-rated adult movie star would come back in as a dog, like because a star, an NBA star, has actually have an affair with you. Oh, that's what you do for a living, girl. So what's the big deal here? No, that actually didn't sit well with her because she felt very humiliated because the NBA star, that's Zion Williamson, announced that she's actually into a new relationship with his latest girlfriend, and of course she went on to Twitter Space. Now that actually got people talking on social media. Like I said, you saw on your screens that got her Twitter account, blocked or suspended. Now Maria actually aired out the frustrating, Twitter Space with the 22-year-old on social media, spitting out the tea about her sexual romance with the NBA star. Now, she actually claimed that Zion was begging her to stop posting that. So during those revelations where she actually came to Twitter and was showing bits and pieces of the sexual explicit content between the two, that's herself and the NBA star, looks like on the back door, and the NBA star, that is Williams, actually was begging her to stop, but unfortunately she didn't. Well, we do not know exactly the condition of the two. We do not also know whether there's going to be a legal action taken, but of course for now Twitter has finally suspended the lady's account, and well, for now she has to deal with it. But I really don't understand why these guys can't zip up. Like, guys, zip up sometimes. Zip up, come on. I mean, sometimes you get yourself into this trouble and you ask yourself why, right? Well, very unfortunate there, but it has happened. So yes, Zion Williamson, who has to battle it out with this new allegations by Moriah Mills, saying that, oh, of course, if she doesn't have these sexual explicit content, she wouldn't be, blackmailing this man for a ransom or a money in return, or, as a way of not bringing out these, sex tape. Well, let's see how it goes. But for now, Twitter has actually responded swiftly and has terminated the lady's account. Well, let's go into social media and see what most of you have been talking about. Like I said earlier, this is the first time this lady has been involved in this particular affair with NBA stars. And of course, popular figures we know in the industry. Well, it turns out to be that this is what she does for a living. She's an X-rated, adult film star, so of course. But hey, guys, if you know you're going to get into yourself in this particular trouble, just take caution. Well, moving on. This one is coming from DeMarco. DeMarco says she's acting like we about to get to be shocked because we already know what she does for a living. Exactly my point. I mean, how we know that you're an X-rated model, and so nothing of yours, actually shakes or moves any of us because yeah, that's your profession. You're being paid to do those you do on scenes, right? So why blackmail him? This one says that hopefully men will eventually learn. Well, that's the big thing. If only men will learn from this particular, because it looks like it's becoming one too many. Before we all thought that the guys were the ones that actually record and actually make these females or ladies feel very bad, because sometimes you think you're in a relationship with a man and the man secretly records your moment and starts blackmailing you. But this time it's been the opposite. The ladies are actually doing the same to the guys. A payback time, I guess. Guys, come, let's talk about this particular issue. Now, Derek comes to say, I thought Twitter was the land of free speech. Well, it is for free speech, but of course this looks very overboard, coming out to bringing out so much sexual explicit content about a star. Well, I don't know the legalities in this, but that's what Twitter has actually done. Laurie comes to say, this the same girl that said she doesn't have friends because she's too pretty. Oh, really? She did say that? I don't know about that. Anyways, now Devin William Grady comes to say, is that grounds for the dismissal? Also, why do you all feel the need to record everything exactly? Sometimes there are moments. Well, I don't know if I can actually explain this. Well, I think it should actually be a discussion for another day. Why do people actually record their sexual moments with their partners? I really can't understand. But I mean, the other school of thought is, was Zion aware about this lady's recording? If he was aware about it, I'm sure he knows the repercussions about it. But until we hear any legal actions taking, this is the latest we can report. And of course, let's see how it goes. This has been the Trend Up in News. Hey, watch out. We wish him the best. Thanks for watching.